Alright, just testing my audio out here. Looks like the levels are pretty good. It's not picking up the music too much. Should be good. Alright. See, we got anybody here yet? Doesn't look like it. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do tonight. So some new features on Photoshop I'm excited to get into. All right. All right, can you hear me, Ivy? Just doing the final audio check, getting some other things situated on the back end here. But I think we're good. Let's see. One more thing here. All the little details. It's my cousin Jay's birthday today, so I was on a little call with him, so I didn't get my prep time in. But you gotta, yeah. So you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know, for the people you love sometimes, right? So all right, let's kick it off. So as you guys know, I'm ColorfulCarl. This is the For the Love of Creativity show. I've been doing this now for like a year and a half, which is crazy. Yeah. Creeped up. It's like a year and a quarter, but yeah. So I got a piece tonight that I started a couple weeks ago from my friend Susan. You can go back and look in the history on YouTube on the lives. I think I started this one. I'm gonna give you all a date in case you're interested. May 5th. So on May 5th, April 5th. Excuse me. I was like, I should have done a Star Wars thing on May 5th, but I wouldn't have missed that. Anyways. Here we go. So switch this over here, and Just start making it work. Yeah, so this piece is super fun. I'm just getting weird with it, and I got my friend with a giant sword and some wings and riding a horse. And it started with a photo that I'm 95% sure I took. If not, I took a photo extremely like it. I don't know. I just went through the whole Rolodex of photos that we all took from the group. We were on this retreat with Jason Swank, the Digital Agency Elite Mastermind group thing. I don't know what to call it. I keep forgetting. It used to be the Digital Agency Elite, and it was the Mastermind. Then they've rebranded, and I got to get it together. Anyhow, but the group's amazing. Doesn't matter what they call it. The information is amazing, and so just want to say thanks to my friend for bonding with me over super nerdy shit while we were on the the retreat. I think we talked about Lord of the Rings for like probably 30 minutes, which was pretty sweet. But anyhow, so I'm doing this piece for her. She was super stoked, and right now it's kind of compositionally together. I think this thing will be really cool when I'm done, but I just got to make it all gel, right? So I got to figure out what that style is. So this is compositing. Some people call it photo bashing as well. I try to do a little bit of illustration, a little bit of dropping in images and using textures. Just it's a rapid methodology of creating something cool and bringing it to life. Photoshop has just released some new tools into Photoshop natively, which is pretty exciting. So I can do something like this, right? And let's see. Edit, fill. No, it is not showing the new things. Man, I was just doing this afternoon. Let's see, file new, create. Strange. All right. Let me see what's going on. We are in the beta version of Photoshop. Oh, check this out. Anyways, I'm gonna shut Photoshop and restart it. But I took this piece that we finished last week, and it looked something like this, right here. And then I added a bunch onto it, and made it into what's going to be my yoga mat. So I'm gonna wrap this to yoga class. Been doing yoga up at the YMCA for a couple weeks now, and it's been super fun. Yeah, it's been really great. Getting some stretching in. It's really hard. I'm like grunting, trying to like do my move and not sound like I'm dying. Meanwhile, there's a gently aged woman running the class that is, I don't know how old she is. I don't want to assume. She's older than me, much older, probably 15, 20 years, and maybe more. I don't know. But she is breathing all nice and talking real nice and holding this crazy little pose. And I'm dying. It's so funny. Anyway, love yoga. Made myself a little mat. So. Cool, let's kick this off. I'll probably sell a couple of those mats, especially if there's some people interested in that. So I'm going to look at a print run on those. I'll see what the quality is first before I sell them. I don't like to sell anything that's like I'm not super jazzed on, It's got to be good. So let me close this. And I'm going to be super bummed if this doesn't work right now because I was excited to mess with it tonight on the stream. Alright, so I just gotta close out my other recording window. Got this crazy 4-monitor setup, and it gets a little insane sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Just like tracking down where things are that I want to use. Oh good, I hadn't even started recording there. Great! I always forget to record, I gotta turn that setting on. Let me make myself a note, y'all. It's going to be extra special tonight. You're welcome. Auto record. It's no big deal for tonight anyways, though. Cool. Alright, so let's kick off this piece with Susan. So hopefully Photoshop's gonna work right. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to carry on without the new tools. I don't really care. But you guys are missing out on me just rendering a few versions of some trippy psychedelic dragon and dropping it in there, make it into something cool. Because that's what was about to happen. Let's see. Come on, Photoshop. You can do it. It is the beta version, so. Oh, there it is. Cool. All right, it's working. Sweet. All right, so let me make another window real fast for my other thing to record. Drag that. Oh no, it went away. Okay, it came back. I sound like an old person on computers nowadays. I must be getting old. Let me see here. That's recording and start recording. Boom. All right, cool. All right, I think first things first. Let's do some rendering. Dude, it went away again. Why? Oh, because over there. Okay. Apparently you can't go full screen on the other screen or it knocks it out. I'll have to send Adobe a thing. Give them some feedback. So anyways, we'll do generative fill. And we're going to do Trippy Space Dragon. Very colorful. We're going to do a very colorful Trippy Space Dragon up in the top corner here. And it's going to make it specifically for that area. So, I mean... I sort of like it. I don't know. This is going to be fun, though. I'm going to be able to transform that into whatever I want. I love it. This is awesome. All right, properties. Variations is what I'm looking for. Come on, too many windows in this shit. Let's see, variations. Okay, cool, got some variations. I like it. All right, so it gives you 3. So I've got 3 variations. That one is actually pretty all right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use parts of all 3 of them because why not? Why not? So boom. Trippy Space Dragon. We'll change this one to number 1. Yeah, number 1's good. And then we got number 2 under there. Yeah. Do I want number 3 as well is the question. Or number 2, yeah. That one's kind of cool. I like the body from that one. I think I get the face off of that one. I don't know, I really like the body on that one. Alright, let's just go ahead and use parts of all 3 of them. Alright, cool. So I'm going to rasterize the layers. We're going to add in a Trippy Space Dragon. I just want to make sure compositionally everything I want to do is done. So add in a little dragon here. I'm going to take all 3 of them that I just rendered and bash it into something. Like, it's not, you know, 2 parts of that, right? Like, I want it to be mine. And I don't actually really like any one of these. So this is the most, like, it's my favorite out of the bunch, I think. I think the arms and legs on this one would be cool. I don't know, I like how it's like long and serpenty. We'll see, we'll see. What up, Andy? What up, Derek? Sorry, I just got lost in my little dragon rendering. Yo, did you guys see that? Like, so they built in a text-to-image generator inside of Photoshop in beta. So it's important to note that they have addressed as many ethical issues as they can with this. You know, everyone's still going to have concerns, and I totally get that with this type of technology. But it exists, and you know, this is the grade A professional software to make imaging, so I totally understand their need and want to integrate it. People were already selling, you know, plugins that did that. So here we are. Let me knock the backgrounds off of these for starters. We're gonna do apply mask. Layer mask. What? Anyways. Alright. Select subject right here. Nice. Okay. And then we're going to invert and just delete the rest of it. And then we can clear the layer mask. It's fine. Gotta do it on the mask. Apply no. Apply layer mask. There's probably a hotkey for this. I'm gonna spend one of these days like just really getting all the things learned on the new software here. I'd love to understand the 3D part of this. I've never tried to even mess with 3D. But it would be really fun. So remove background. How well does that work? Well enough for this. Wow. That used to take a good deal of skill. A good deal of skill. Wow. I can't talk tonight, friends. Anyway, super stoked to be going on vacation this weekend with my friends. My number one fans. Oh man, it's gonna be so nice. Not bringing any work at all. Alright, so I definitely want the head off of this dragon. Alright, so not even bringing a computer or nothing. I never go on vacation without my computer. I don't think I've ever done it. It's not even an option. I always masquerade that I'm gonna draw on it. Like, oh, I'm gonna do some art on the computer. And then I end up doing work. Not taking a vacation. Never really done vacations. Alright, so it's gonna play Make a Dragon. So I want to Control Shift J that. Okay. Alright, this is all the blue dragon. Okay, that guy. I think I want to put this head on that guy. Then I'll make all the colors match in a minute too. One step at a time. No. V. I think they changed a lot of my old man settings to some of the new standards. I gotta work that out. I'm trying to figure out what part of this one I like. Don't like the posture at all on this. Yeah, I think it's like a velociraptor almost or something, you know? I think it'd be cool to like have some spikes coming off this guy. Yeah, it would be back, I think. So I should be able to take this guy. What is generative fill? Okay. What does leaving it blank do? Wow. That's like content aware fill on steroids. Holy shit. Just that piece too. Holy shit. That's so good. That's really good. Wow. I'm trying to think if this would look cool in there at all. Because his legs. No, this one just doesn't look like it's flying. I don't want to use any of its parts. That's my biggest issue with it. It might be cool to have this go onto there. That's kind of cool. I likes it. I don't think we're gonna need that. Maybe I can layer this head into that somehow. Now does it make a match? Weird. That might be cool. I think this head. I love this. Just like play with it, make it work somehow. Like, see that? How it looks like two eyes and the mouth is open and the head's kind of turned in? Like, you know, I wasn't trying to do that, but now it makes sense. I'm going to make it work. And I'm excited about it. So excited! Let's do a feather of, I don't know, 5 pixels. Needs to be puppet warped. Gotta puppet warp this one. So if I wanted to make like make it feel like it has like real articulation. That's really where you get your puppet warping in. And so like I would do that. See how it just like naturally moves the shape, which is really quite cool. I almost like the idea of like a fin. Now we'll do this like serpentine hand here. I think that was too much though. I think it needs to be turned more. Wow, I love this floating menu they added in here. Like, it's so cool. Could be longer though. Can make that work. Do it like black though, like a silhouette. Come on. Go back. There we go. Yeah, I'll do that. It's gonna be a weird ass looking dragon. I'm excited. Alright. Sorry, I was playing with some stream settings. Yeah, I think it would be something like that. And then I'll just grab this nice blue color. And then go luminosity. No. It's not exactly what I meant to do. Where's this layer? Right here? Cool. Alright, just lock the pixels. Brush, we'll do color. So that's going to turn anything in the gray area more that blue shade. And then I'll do luminosity, which should hit the whites a little bit better. Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's push that back a little. It's a little... It doesn't feel natural. Let's see. I'll figure that out later as well. So let's zoom back out. Alright, so I think this guy's a no-go. Yeah. Let's see. I'm having fun with that guy. I don't know about the arms yet. I think I would like this arm up here. I think I can make that work real nice. I like the back foot better. Rapid creativity, people. That's what we're trying to do here. I want to be able to bring things to life as quickly and effortlessly as possible. And that's really what a lot of tools have always been about. Do the job quicker, better, faster. But I still don't think these things, even the best AI generators right now, like there's still lots of room for improvement for the human side of it, right? It just takes a lot of the skill out of making mediocre artwork, which is interesting. But you can use them to make great artwork, and people can visually communicate with them in a way that like never before. It's going to be interesting to see what it does to the job markets for artists, which I'm obviously keenly sensitive about. But fuck, we'll see, dude. It's really fun to mess with. I feel like if we can get to be known for being amazing at this, then, you know, it just makes sense and is helpful. I want to make more stuff faster, friends. Yeah, like that weird little hand. Definitely needs some more definition, but it's also going to be quite blurred out up here. It's quite blurred. So I don't need to get lost on the details. Ooh, I like the idea of this tail being weird, though. What if, like, the tail, like, was, like, fiery and, like, leaving these particles behind, you know? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Might as well have a cool ass dragon in here, you know? Let's see. Okay. Give me 1 second. I figured it was a good night to do something new, like, you know, I'm going, or not do something new, excuse me, get something off my plate and not do something new, because I just, you know, when I go on vacation mode, I want to be like, so this whole week I'm just like buttoning things up that I needed to do for, you know, I don't know how long. So it's been feeling good. So I was like, ooh, let me get this piece for Susan done tonight. I think that would be fun, because I really want to do it, and I love the piece. I'm like excited to see it myself when it's fully in fruition, you know? Oh, I hadn't even thought about putting them that far back. I like it, though. I'll need some sort of hip piece in there. Might even need a big chunk. Oh, I see. Let's see. So the cool thing about these is no one owns the copyright to these generated images, and I think maybe what's going on now is that they're probably going to become like an open property. Like anything generated is just Creative Commons essentially, and then people's adaptations to them are not, right? So like someone could like this dragon, any of the 3 renders, and then go, oh, I want to do something with that, and then they're welcome to go do whatever they want with that. And it would obviously have some similarities to the dragon that I end up rendering, but I think in the end will be a totally different dragon. So yeah, really interesting. I have these conversations a lot with my friend Rebecca at the Graphic Artists Guild, and my other friend Minta, who's an awesome AI artist. And Rebecca is a longtime advocacy chair and member of the board of the Graphic Artists Guild. Bunch of great people, by the way. I really, really like it over there. They're really doing cool shit and make life for artists the best they can with all their efforts. Something you should join if you guys have ever wanted to volunteer and better creative crafts and artistry. Better the business of that, I think, is the way to articulate that. I almost like this weird colored body too, like it's a little bizarre. Just stitching it together. Here it goes. Alright, so this color, let's do a color burn. Just making a dragon tonight, y'all. Good times. Alright, so this should be nice and dark in here. It's probably not dark Alright, and then this headpiece should match this a little better. Alright, so also brush. Boom. I mean, it doesn't match bad as it is. What is this? Dragon head. This is dragon bottom jaw. Gotta label your layers, y'all. Let's see. I just want to do color. Just get a little more of the color I think it should have. And I think the bottom jaw definitely needs that for sure. I forgot to lock the pixels. I bet you I can put it all in a group, maybe? Let's see. Group. What is this layer? Got it. That should be in there too. This is dragon. I don't know why I decided we needed a dragon up in the air. But we have a dragon now, so it's working. I think if I extend the green mane a little more, I think it'll look cool. So I'm gonna get on this neck layer. Yeah, I'll get on this layer. Let's do neck layer. Cool. All right, and then I'm going to subtract all of this. I'm gonna see what the AI does. Generated some pixels. This is so cool. So, generated pixels. I don't know. Could be better. I mean, it's cool, all the same. Probably gonna use it. So what we're gonna do is erase along that edge that looks a little meh. We'll call this the main. I think that's how you spell main. If it's not, it's how you spell Maine tonight. I think it's a Mark Twain saying, but my dad used to parrot it all the time. It's a small mind that can only spell a word one way. I think I've said that a few times on the stream. Old man loved things like that were very avant-garde. Thumbing his nose at society. I mean, society's pretty dumb. Like, just in some of the constructs. Like, not the people, the institutions, the rules, the guidelines. What do I know? That will probably suffice because it's small and it's going to be blurred. We're just going to put that out of the way. I think I'm going to have to get a big monitor soon. Like the big Cintiq. The real estate will probably just be nice. Somehow this is working out. I'm a fan. So I don't want to do that 100%. So I'm just going to erase the top part of this hip here, just so it kind of blends with the background layer a little more. But what I want to do is do it at like, I don't know, 20% at a time. 27 sounds about nice. So it's kind of a smooth transition into the body here. It starts to look good. Like that leg could maybe belong there. Let me lock the pixels. Did I lock the pixels on the whole layer? Is that a thing? You cannot do that. That'd be awfully complicated, I suppose. So the leg. Lock the pixels. Alright, so brush, and I think getting some of this underbrush purple in here makes some good sense. So I'll do a lesser bit, and I'll do overlay, I think, and that'll probably get us in good shape. I'm gonna lighten as well. Alright, I'm going to bring some of this white down the leg here. I'm going to overlay it. So it really starts to look like it's that leg of this creature. That it belongs on this particular creature. Just so the coloration sort of, it's not, and I like it a little different on purpose, so that's fine. But you like it, different parts of your body can be different colors of that makes sense. You know, a lot of animals are like that, all of us. So just making it make sense. That's the part of the game I'm at now. All right, so brush. We're going to lock the pixels on this one too. Still got a lot of that color in it, and then we'll get some of this white-ish blue down the arm. It might even be cool if it like starts to get a little purple here, like the neck, you know? Like we're getting purpley. A little purpley. And then smudge that out so it blends in here. And now I would have to go back in and add some of that textury detail in there, but I'm not going to do that on this because I'm going to blur this all out. Yeah, it's working. It's pretty fun. Let's see here. I think this could be warped a little bit. So tonight, you know, this is what I love about this stream. I had no idea really what I was doing before. I didn't have like a plan, you know. Often I don't. I just come out here and get creative with it. But I had no idea that I'd be, you know, 43 minutes in making a dragon. The sky needed something else here. Like, it was a little, feeling a little like, I don't know, maybe basic. But it needed a dragon. And the nebulous wave portal thing that's going on in the background here. Okay, I think I'm good on that guy. I think I'm good on that. Take these arms off. So, yeah, I mean, I could have just dropped one of those dragons in there, but I wanted to make my own little dragon. So, there you go. I could fix some of these details. I probably should fix some of these little details. I don't know. It's one of those things. So this is pixel retentive, which is why Ross and I named our... I mean, you have to be pixel retentive to make great things, I think. You know, even if you're doing them fast, like the intentionalness has to be there for it to be truly special, I feel like. Right? No one's gonna be moved, and that's why I think art's still like alive and well, even with AI art generators. People aren't moved by a prompt that generated an image. Like, that doesn't move you emotionally. Like, the expression and the detail and the intention behind art often is what really gets people and why collectors want things. You ever go to a person's house who collects art, especially like art they paid a lot of money for, they'll show you a piece and talk to you about it like it's a museum, right? Like, oh, the artist did this and they did that, blah, 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 because they want to know all that shit. They want to know the story behind the art. That's part of the value. So you don't get that out of an AI text prompt, right? So the human part of art is why it is valuable and will always be valuable. So we'll see how the market shakes out on the day-to-day job world of that, but I'm hopeful. What else do I have in life but to be hopeful? Convert to smart object. Rasterize layer. Edit. Puppet warp. Dude. Why does it do sticky sometimes? That really irritates me. Someone needs to fix this, Adobe. Sick of this thing going crazy every time like, sometimes I can just click and then it stays. Sometimes I click and it's like, oh, maybe you meant to hold it. Now we're gonna drag the piece all over the page. And it makes me crazy. Just a little dark there, like the lighting doesn't work. So we're gonna do overlay. I don't want it to not be purple. I just don't want it to feel like it's lit differently. This is fun. So much fun. Let's get some of that purple back here too. There you go. That's feeling good. I just turned the layer lock off, so I had the lock on so I couldn't paint outside of anywhere that there wasn't already pixels, but I needed to turn that off for this little part here. So I just don't like how that looks back there. Just working, just pushing pixels over here, pushing and pulling. Little delightful little pixels. God, this shit is fun, man. He needs a little hair on his head too, like complete the look, you know? Can't just have, yes. Not that there's anything wrong without having, you know, hair on your head, but got like a Falco vibe to him, you know? Sort of, with like a long neck. Yeah, I just particularly love this now. So, you know, look at what I made. Yeah, AI rendered a bunch of that. Like, but I made it, so AI didn't make it. AI assisted. Just like many of us cannot draw with traditional pen and paper. Definitely not nearly as well. Like, I know some people, like this lady, Karen, is fucking crazy talented. Like, she can draw someone's likeness and you can readily identify them from the drawing without a doubt. Like, unquestionable. With pen and ink. Like, fucking, it's mind-blowingly talented. Like, I can't even conceive of that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if I could do that, I would just, I don't even know. Be really proud of myself, that's for sure. You know, not that my craft isn't also awesome in what I do. It's funny, I say that to her and she's like, yeah, you know, and she feels similarly about my ability to do this with a digital software, which is interesting. So I'm trying to just make some more of this like hair, you know? Do color dodge. So I was doing good at yoga and then I slept wrong. Made the mistake of sleeping the wrong way in the wrong bed. My back's been hurting for a week. You know, what are you gonna do? Just getting old. Dude, I kind of like this. Color burn. I knew I was gonna end up having too much fun with this dragon. I just love shit like this. I don't like that red magic. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know what is it. I always prefer like a purple to red. I actually have like purple lights all around my house. I just love it. I think it's a great color. Magenta really is the one I like. Shit. Like them pixels. Yeah. It's got a little purple in it, you know, just more purple in the red. That's all this is. Definitely want to play with the, you know, flames and shit off the back more. Yeah, this is just cool, right? Like, because this dragon would have never existed. Not in this fashion, for sure. I would have not drawn a dragon like this. I just wouldn't have. So, I made this thing that is pulled from a data set that Adobe ethically sourced from their own stock in Creative Commons. So, that's a bonus. Huge bonus. But here we are, and I made this funky, cool little dragon. I don't know, man. I don't know. is pretty awesome. All right, so I think though, edit. No, I want to do the curves. We'll just play with levels first. Yeah, that puts him in the same field, right? Like it was just too dark. It wasn't copaesthetic. It was not copaesthetic. Did not make sense. But now it's making sense. Get rid of that little fuzziness around that. There's a little bit around all of this, which I need to remove. Derek, you guys still on here, man? We can, I was thinking we can add a big face in the background. Some, like, one of my dad's faces, like, in the nebulous, right? Like, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, actually, that might be a little lighter. We'll have a like a rim light on it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. I think this thing needs like a gnarly ass tongue though. Clean that up a little. I don't know what that looks like. Alright, we're gonna go back on that. We're gonna rewind that one. I smudged it too much. Sometimes you just get too smudgy with it, you know? And that's okay. Another great bonus of doing digital art. I can just go back. Yeah, I didn't like that. Crazy. Ooh, alright. Check it out. This is gonna be cool. Long winding snake dragon tongue. See what it does for me. What you got for me, AI? That's pretty good. I don't know. It's got like little ties in it. Here, let's try it again. Let's see what else you can come up with. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Oh, a whole ass snake. Okay, so. Okay. I like that part. Oh, that one's so good though. I like having that in the body there. Dude, this is stupid fun. The joy I feel right now being able to just like, oh, it's like so fucking cool. Alright, so I want to keep just to about there, so that should get rid of the rest of it. Okay. Oh, Jesus. No, what I want is just that piece. We'll delete that layer. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got the little snaky head. We're just making something weird here. This is gonna be great. Alright, this is gonna be easier if I just move them all off for a second. So I can see where they all are and all the extra shit I need to cut out. So let's do a selection tool. Let's put that back there. Selection tool. Is this not enough pixel data or what? Alright. Inverse delete. Turn it up to 100%. Okay. Come on, this should work. Bastard. Alright, so invert, delete. Okay. So yeah, like this snake head tongue with like a fish with an eyeball in it would not have existed without AI. It's pretty cool. But also needed me. And I fucked this one up. Fuck, little snake head's messed up. Trippy Snakehead. We'll see what it comes up with. Pew pew pew. What up, Derek? Yo, this dragon's... I'm having some fun with this dragon. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Go away, Trippy Snakehead. Fuck it. Like 10 pixels here. It's probably a little more than 10 pixels, but yeah, I don't know why I'm putting so much detail into this. It's not even going to be visible. But it's fun though. Half of this stream's for me to have fun and argue with myself. I saw a great meme. It was like, man, when I was a kid, I used to love to play video games. I'd play video games for like 8-10 hours, go to bed, like, man, I can't wait to get up tomorrow and play that video game again. And then when you're an adult, you're playing video games for like 2 hours. You're like, fuck, I should be doing the dishes, or I should pick up the house, or I should do the laundry, or I got that thing to do, or I need to send that email. I'm a terrible person. Look how lazy I am. It's awesome. It's like this whole long thing. There's no fun. It takes all the fun out of life. Cool. That looks good. Good enough for me. And Bobby McGee. This old song my dad used to sing. I don't even know who sings that. It's Bobby McGee is the name of the song. Crazy thing. Snakehead. We have a funky ass tongue. Yeah. Just ruined it. Alright, let me get back over here. How you guys doing tonight over there, Derek? Living the dream? Getting all caught up, getting ready to go on vacation? I'm so ready for vacation. It's stupid. I'm taking a proper vacation this time. Yeah, it's crazy. I just had to step away from this for a few days, few weeks. I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to hop around to pieces. I've noticed that. Like, get stuck on a piece, don't force it. Just come on back later when you're feeling it, you know? Alright. Fully bizarre looking, ridiculous, awesome dragon. I think cutting out a chunk of this mouth would be good. With no feathers. One feather. Damn it. That eye's starting to look a little strange now. This looks ridiculous now. Fuck it. I think the tongue needs to be up here, though. I think that's really bothering me here. Yeah. What could that be like? It's like, oh, he's looking and pivoted. I don't know. Let me see if I can get this face feeling better. So stupid. Alright, again, I'm just leaving it alone. Alright, out of there. Out of the Dragonland. Yeah, the face is ridiculous. But I can't believe I just spent, you know, an hour and 10 minutes on that. What else was I doing? Just having fun. I gotta stop caring. Just enjoy myself. We'll do that. That'll be 5. So I imagine I definitely demonstrated how perfectly you can just drop something in there. All right, so that guy's back there. Do a little masking on him. Oh no, lost his tongue. All right, back there. I think. Can still warp them a little. No, not that way. No, I definitely need him. Compositionally, he needs to be about right there. So that is where he'll be. He's going to go behind the rainbow, because that would make more sense. I'm going to do a little masking on him and put in some atmosphericness. Just so, you know, when something goes into the background, it should be, you know, more and more covered with atmosphere. So, soften all the edges around this guy. Voila. You have a little dragon going on here. Added a dragon. Alright, compositionally, let's see this little wave here. Yeah. All this has way too much detail for the background anyways, which I often do and make myself crazy with. Let's see, what does that group encompass? Yeah, that's good. Rasterized layer. Put on a different little playlist tonight. It's pretty cool. So let's do rasterized layer. There we go. Bam. Wait, did that get messed up? Yeah. So I'm gonna merge it with that layer too. Boom. No, motherfucker. So it's on pass through, but these are all on overlay. Overlay and normal. Yeah. See, what I think I need to do is do this, convert to a smart object, then rasterize. Boom. Now it's like all together now. So I'd like to. Okay, so I'm gonna group these. Then I'm gonna make a group. So this is backup of BK. We'll turn it off. Rasterized layer, just in case, you know. I need to tweak something further back. I just make a backup. I know they say like non-destructive. I like this methodology better. It just like it seems like it works better. Maybe I'm wrong. So, but I wanted this to arch more. So let's do this. Grab that. So I made a copy of that selection. So as I pull it out here and make it really look more and more like it's curved and bent, I can actually mask this in and like delete around the edges. So that looks pretty cool. And I'll do this and just kind of blend it together. The spin is looking a little nicer now. I really need to stylize all this armor and all that too. I'm like avoiding that, yeah. We'll get there in just a minute. That's the big pieces, right? This is just setting the tone in the background here. This star is not. Ooh, let's do this. Okay. Okay. Star in the background, emitting super bright light at the end of a portal. In the middle of a portal. That's what we want. See what that comes up with. This is turning out cool. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'll fix up the face here shortly. That's pretty gnarly. Let's see, and then we do a... Okay, so that's kind of cool. Let's see what the other options are. Nope, definitely not. Cool, that's the one I need. So, I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's rasterize this layer. Alright, and then we'll pull it over here. We got the tunnel, we got the mystery layer with no pixels. I don't know what that is. We have a star. That's my star? Yeah, star's trash. This one's cool though. So I can do my blending layers. Right, so boom. And then I'm gonna play with these right here and hold Alt and all that, but I'm gonna pull it off screen so y'all can see what I'm doing at least, you know. So get that in there, get out some of the blacks entirely, so the darkest blacks there. That is cool. Alright, that's not even a blend mode, that's just normal. So then I could do that, which looks amazing. And then I'll go over here and get out my brush, go on the edge, and brush away all this. This lovely, hideous line of fuzzy glowiness here. Cool. Alright, we're going to do apply the mask. We gotta stand up for a bit. We do have a stand up desk after all. Whew. Probably gonna need to move this camera. You guys are just gonna be staring at the top of my bald ass head. Nobody got time for that, you know? Alright, I gotta get that B-roll footage. You guys can see me dance now, is that cool? I should get some shame, or you know, some couth, or something in between. I did get embarrassed the other day for like the first time in forever. I said some excessively dumb shit on a sales call, which was just hilarious. But I got that flush feeling in my face. I didn't think I was capable of that anymore, just because I literally just don't give a fuck anymore. I just love my life and I have fun and I am me and I do me. And, you know, it is what it is. I guess that's why I enjoy, like, public speaking and shit, because I can just do me and not care. Well, the most I've ever talked in front of is, like, maybe 50 people, maybe 40. Nothing crazy, right? But there's got to be some nerves when you walk out onto, like a monstrous stage and talk. For sure. Motherfucker. Anyways, I was trying to get some of these side view shots. Sorry, friends. Hopefully this is entertaining in its own way. Me being a hot mess dumpster fire of a human being. Anyways. Alright, so add more shit into this little super sweet piece of art here of my friend Susan. Camera angle's not too bad, eh? Let's see, so... Alright, so that's kind of cool. Let me move this. This is the starburst. I don't like it fully yet, but I think I might at some point. Let's lasso some pixely shit over here. If I don't delete it now, like I'll be going through this at the end, like what the fuck's all that? And I spend an hour cleaning up weird lines and stuff. This is gonna be cool though. All right. Let's see. Should suit, dude. I think. So I'm going back and forth here. Should I make her glasses like these cool ass, like fully reflective, crazy glasses that look kind of sci-fi, metally, or should I just take the glasses off? Sue's head. Armor's looking all right. Came a long way with that. I feel like. All right, yeah, these jeans need to be like black though. Like a leather brown, I think. So let me paint that in. Let's do color, and let's see if it'll select just the jeans for me. Oh, dude. Let's try this. Hold on. Alright, so. Oh, nice. I like the selection. A few selections back. Yeah. Alright, I'm done manually. So one, remove that. Dude, I switched tools. Why? Why do you hate me, Photoshop? Okay. Looks pretty good to me. Alright. So pull that up. So that's the jeans. Okay. Let's do change from blue jeans to dark brown leather. Snowboarding goggles, huh? Well, here's the problem. I think if I do anything to like take away from like that being her face, then like the piece becomes less special for Sue. And the original mission here is to do something cool to appreciate my nerdy friend Sue. So I feel like I should keep the glasses, but I can't block her eyes out. But I could make them snowboarding goggles, potentially, if I just made that work. Yeah, what does this say? Well, this is terrible. Okay. Damn it. Can't spell texture right. So let's see if I can just get it to render dark brown leather jeans. Oh, that worked like really good. Some of these are just stupid. Alright. Yeah, I can make that work, I think. Alright. You know what? Fuck that thing. Green would be cool. Like green pants. Make the armor green too. Actually, I think I like this idea of green. Alright, so let's do... I got texture, horse. Okay, and I got Sue's head. So left leg plate, right leg. Okay, that's fine. This would be interesting. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to grab this whole thing from the foreground and tell it to render what I have here and see what it does. Because that might be cool. And it might give me some assets I can pull off of it. At the least. So, alright, let's do... What is that? Oh, that's Sue's head I dropped in. So we're gonna say female fantasy knight in leaf shaped armor, green pants and leaf armor made of green gold, green leather pants. We're gonna say dark green leather pants. Let's see what this does. Leather pants, riding an armored unicorn in front of a colorful portal in outer space. See what you got for me there. I don't think it's going to do that great on this, but it's analyzing that, and then it's going to like pop out something. Maybe snowboarding goggles though, Derek. I keep looking back up there. Totally not helpful. Cool though. Like, made it to fit in my piece a bit. I mean, actually, it probably would have been perfect on the other side there. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. The face is murdered, though. What happened? Totally wrong angle. Oh, cool. Horse armor, though. And leg plates. Ooh. Super cool. Wow. That one's fascinating. I'm totally just gonna do this for like a whole show. Or make a whole piece of art only using that kind of stuff. Like, that would be pretty damn cool. Yeah, I think I like the lighter armor look for this. Like, not full plate mail kind of vibe. Dude, that's just fucking weird. I love it, though. What was I thinking was cool? I love the green, like, that green cape thing. I think blackening the armor might be... Oh, actually, leg plate. Okay. So let me get the armor all together. That was just a fun little sidebar, friends. Oh, I'm back. So this leg plate, and leg plate. Where are you? That's the jeans. Okay. Yeah, they can go together. That's great. That's the horse chest armor. That makes sense. Jeans. This is the horse. Armor. So we're gonna move. The song just got festive. Let me keep it moving. What? I don't want the instrumental version of the same song. What in the world? Okay. So, brush. Oh. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I think that was my Ren and Stimpy voice. You guys watch Ren and Stimpy when you were kids? Depending on how old you are. At some point, is what I mean. I don't know if you were a kid or not. Sort of irrelevant. Anyways. So I want that. I want the... Not that. I want the leg plate. I want the other leg plate, which is all the way over there for some reason. Because I'm a crazy person. And then... Where's the torso? just do this. Edit, copy, merge, edit, paste. Alright, so what I want to do is just have the armor in here. So I'm going to fix all these errors of how I selected this stuff. Yeah, I just fucked that up pretty good. Way to go, Carl. You know how to do this. Color behind. Like I've done this before. Come on now. So what I want to do is this plus that plus that and that and all of that minus that plus that little bit plus that. Nice, nice, looking clean. Alright, I'm going to subtract that, all this red hair, add in that little corner. This is like really working this time. I'm super excited. Okay, all of that looks good. I'm going to make this golden. But I had to get the right pieces selected. So that was the fun adventure I just took you guys on. I should probably tell you what adventures were going on, you know, before we go on the adventure. The courteous thing to do, right? Isn't that what they say? I think there might be a tool, a new AI driven tool. So everyone can use Adobe's software now, which is kind of cool. The well, everyone in everyone can use Fireflies for free right now. They just put that out. It's just Firefly singular .adobe.com, and you can get in there and play with all of the AI things they have, which is pretty neato. I mean, you do have to make an Adobe account, but you can have an Adobe account for free. Alright, saving that. Come back over here. Should have came through just fine. And we're going to do gold overlay. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to do a gradient map. Just kidding. I'm going to do a brain. Yeah. Selective color. No. It's going to be a gradient map. Then I'm going to go over here and import a gradient map. Now where did I save this gradient map is the question. Ow, my knee. I was standing for a little bit. Let me switch back. Let me throw the chair around, see if that helps. I feel like that might help. have a ridiculously long video. Nope, can't even access the shit. I'm gonna try sideways. Let's see something real fast. This is gonna look really cool. Ross made this a really dope gradient map, and I have to go find it really fast. Alright, so I got it. So I'm in here. And I'm gonna undo this. Change it back. Alright, overlay. Gradient map. Going to where's import? Click there. Just kidding. Import. And then I'm gonna go to downloads, and then I'm gonna go to gold gradient map. Ha, it was already there. Way to go, Carl. There we go. God. Took me way too much time, friends. Sorry about that. Somehow it skipped the leg. How did it skip the leg? What is going on here? I just don't understand why the leg's not showing that. Oh, because the gradient map is... The gold overlay should be further up. It does appear that that was the case. Cool. There we go. Now I need to go into here. And I need to rasterize the layer. Yeah, I think that looks a little cooler. I don't know about this white shirt either. So we're gonna do armor. Okay. Sue's head. This is gonna fuck up my composition. Unicorn horn, horn orb. Yeah, looks good. Where is the armor? Sometimes just keeping this shit organized is crazy sometimes. Interesting. I'm not gonna mess with that at all. look stupid. Creative process, friends. It's a lot sometimes. Oh, that's actually the left reins there. I've got to do a lot of lighting work. Alright, but I got the armor broke off and it's gold. So I'm just going in and adding in all the edges here, making it look nice. I want to print this thing pretty big too, which is another reason I'm being extra OCD. Alright, this looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to do this and merge those to gold armor. Bam, there it is. You just let the cat in, babe? Love you. Want to see what I've been doing?
It's crazy.
I added a little dragon. That was cool. I love you. You like my dragon though? Check him out. Hold up, sorry. He's pretty cool. I gotta do the same thing for the horse's armor too. Definitely, right? The horse has to have gold armor. Let's see. mess with that some more in a bit. Alright, so the armor is on its own layer, which is good. Started messing with the shape of the blade cannot be in front of Sue's head. Okay, so I need to do this. Get back down to the gold armor. Need to make a mask like that. Sort of. I think it's soft light. Let me see. Yeah, soft light works nice. Gotta get more shading in there, but it's good for now. Play with it more in a little bit. Okay, that's looking good. I think so. The light. Let me get my bearings on the light here. Light's clearly more intense over here on Sue's head. Where's the light coming from on the horse? Yeah, so it's all sort of coming from over here. Might even be cool to warp the whole background and pull that light in from the back. Yeah, we have to do that. Okay. Let's see, how would this work? Let's try this. Let's try warp. Let's try that. But also that. This is gonna be good because it's gonna get the background all jacked up too, which is what I needed. I could do this all night. That's a problem. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? I know why this is not working in my head. Like, I can't even get it lined up because I want the starburst like right here. So let's see what happens, and then I move that there, and I grab this big one. Nope, losing it. Hate it. Maybe we can get away with something like this. Just a little bit there. Get the tunnel over here. And then just a little bit of warp on this piece. Not crazy. Where we're just gonna move that. And this. Maybe a little bit of that. It's gotta really work with the swirlies. Alright, maybe? Yeah, it works a little better with the arch of the rainbow too. Let's see. It's just so stupid. I love this shit. A lot of in-depth creative thought going on here, you know? Some important shit. Is that my logo? Yeah, whatever. Whatever logo. Logo. Make sure it's real obnoxious. Just gotta make sure I get credit, you know, that's all. Yeah, I think the sword blade. Yeah, obviously the rainbow and the dragon need to go in the background. So go above the background. And we'll keep it back here. Above the tunnel. I don't know what layer 15 is. Where you at, dragon? I think the dragon's in front of the rainbow, yeah. Behind the rainbow. It's riding the rainbow. We got a dragon riding the rainbow. That's high quality. That's high quality. That's all I know. Alright, so starburst. Cool. Yeah. That could even be a little more subtle, you know. And I'll pull some darkness, some more of that. So we're gonna do another part of that tunnel. I'm just gonna pull that out some. Photoshop's gonna love rendering that. Just gonna give it a minute. Drink some orange juice. The darkness is growing. So what I'm gonna do is line all this other shit with pink now, so it like starts to tie in more. A lot of compositional work to do here. So much fun though. I love this shit. Almost got enough followers on TikTok to stream on TikTok, y'all. That'll be cool. Let's see. I'll be a TikTok streamer. You know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a TikTok streamer. I think I'm funny. I suffer from this condition where I think I'm funny. Hey, but I got 723 followers. I'm semi-famous. That's all I know. Or is this thing done rendering yet? Damn it. So when you have like a blend mode and a decent resolution, and you're trying to like take this blend tool and smudge pixels, I imagine there's just so much math going on that it's like computationally a lot of work. But still doesn't mean it's annoying. It's annoying. It's not annoying? That's what I meant to say. Doesn't mean it's not annoying. Check out this super fun little notebook I've been working on. So I get on meetings sometimes, conference calls. Actually, it always helped me to doodle, even in school. So I made like really cool sketchbooks in classes and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, little notebook. Got like a little starbursty weird thing. I don't know. I got these little paint pens, and it has just been absolutely fun to jump on them. I bought some junk on Amazon, and then I got, you know, I obviously have my what are these called? Fancy art pens. Who makes them again? Pigma. Pigma makes some really beautiful pens. So I've been using that, and then these just like Artan. I can't even read. The script's too fluffy. I can't. You know, people think these like script fonts are cool, and I just can't fucking read it. So I don't know if that's cool or not when it, you know, just loses the function. Like I don't even know to tell you what pens to buy. Art Misa or some shit. I don't know. It's annoying to try to read. I wanted this one to be a little more atmospheric in nature. This second shadow back here. Just trying to push the depth of this hole out a little more. Make it seem a little more like a hole. It's working. And then we got the star burst, cool render that Adobe hooked us up with their little text gen art shit. So controversial. It's too bright though. Colorful Hype Man, you subscribed. How? Wait. 8 months. Pew pew. Holy shit. I don't even know how that works, Derek. Does that mean I have to do this for 8 more months? It's all your fault. How are you not subscribed already? I thought you already did that. Let's see. If you donate $3.50 or more, Derek, your little name will be at the top next to that gemstone. Oh, this has to go that way. Okay, so I'm gonna do filter, blur, motion blur. No. Filter, blur, shape blur. No. There's a blur in here that I'm looking for. Box blur. That ain't either. I really thought it was radial blur. Yeah, that is it. Spin. Quality. Good. Draft. Did a spin blur. Well, that went to shit. Okay, let's try that again. Filter, blur, radial blur. Alright, so I need to key it in there, I think. Is not at all what I'm trying to get this thing to do. I have a better idea. Fuck you thing. Filter. No. That ain't it. Filter. Liquify. Come on, Liquify. Show me what you got. Gotta get the center. Okay, I'm gonna do another one like this. Okay. See if I can make this work. Or if it's just gonna look stupid. I don't know if it looks good. Yeah, I don't think I'm vibing on it. It ain't my vibe. It's not working. It's killing the mood. Pew. Renewal? Renewal? Maybe it is a renewal, Derek. I'm sorry I keep missing your messages. Gotta figure out a way to fix that. Like maybe like have a way to pull the chat down into the thing there. It's kind of swirly. Really wanted it to be extra swirly. with that later. I think I like it. Oh, it's got to be somewhere in this spectrum here. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, cool. Alright, these wings are bothering me now. Let's see what I can do with these wings. So oh, I put the colors on for my dad's shit. I love it. Alright, fruit. Those are just the wings. Okay, cool. Let's go wings. And let's do convert to smart object. And let's see if it lets me puppet warp and shit. That's what I want to know. It looks a little more in perspective. So there's two. No. Where you at? Wings? Too many layers. Fuck it. Yo, my posture is straight terrible tonight. I keep finding myself like slouching hard as fuck. Like so bad my back hurts from slouching. What are you gonna do? Crazy person. It's all good. It's about a day and we'll be able to chat for 72 hours in a row. That's right, dude. We're going on vacation. Thanks, Aristotle. Hooking it up. I mean, it's not for free, so it's all good. But all the same, I'm stoked he has a house that I can go to and like love my brother. Hopefully, we'll be able to come see us, which will be cool. Going to the Outer Banks. This house is so dope, dude. It's so dope. It's super. It's just like it's like a big, beautiful tree house on the beach. You know, you're just up on these stilts and the deck's up in the air, so the views are all really nice. So the ocean, the water, it's on the bay, and just the horses are like magical, bro. They magical. Let's play with these wings. I think they need to be, they're too bright, so they really need to be darkened up. And then I'll punch them out with some lights, but yeah, I think I need to edit the color of the wings. So let's merge those two. And then, I want to edit the colors at the same time, but it's fine. I'll fuck with that. So I just want them to be like darker. See how that looks. Yeah, it's looking better. I feel like these bottom wings look just weird. Yeah, it looks a little more natural to me. Edit, puppet warp, okay. And drag this guy down a little more. Nice! Very dragonfly wings like. You know, I don't know why you would ride a horse if you had dragonfly wings, but let's. I like to have options, you know? I'm gonna charge into battle on the horse just for tanking I mean, and it's also a magical unicorn, so I feel like when you take all the things into consideration, it sort of makes more sense, you know. Again, the wings are still too dark though, or too bright. Let me edit the curves. Dude, I'm bringing a bunch of art supplies while we're there, just so we can like just chill and do art whenever we want. I'll just have them on the table, bring a bunch of paper and stuff. Looks like it's gonna rain a lot, which, you know, whatever, I don't give a fuck, but I want to be able to enjoy ourselves inside, not just play video games or something, you know. Although we should play some video games, yeah, we should just chill. All the chilling. That's all I know. That's not what I wanted to do, Photoshop. Why do you hate me, Photoshop? Gradient map. Okay. And then I would like to import a gradient. That's also important. There it is. Do gold on this. I'm gonna do it a little different this time though. Felt a little weird, sorry. My stomach is twitching. I keep fucking loading it over and over again, like it's not already down here. Such a noob. There we go. Alright. Cool. So that looks cool, but what I'm gonna do is just layer the gold over top. Oh, that could be dope as shit. No. Yeah, this adds a little something into the wings, I think. Group, we'll do wings. Right, shadows. What shadows are we talking about here? Oh, those are foreground shadows. It's fun being me sometimes. Alright, this little thing sucks. Smoky magic fog around it. Do a magical crystal ball with smoky magical fog all around it. That's what we're doing. See what it comes up. What you got for me? Photoshop. Yeah. Interesting. Nope. Let's see. What's your next job? Nope. Maybe. Yeah, dude. That isn't even anything I was thinking of, but it's great. Let's do that. So, rasterize layer. And then what we're going to do is go around. Wow, it generated the rest of the armor. Holy shit. Okay. So this is the horn. The saddle horn. Alright, and then we're going to turn that off. I don't mind the color palette on it, so I'm going to do color, and I'm going to clip to it, clipping mask. Right, so I got that. Then I'm going to move it in position a little better. If I can get the right tool to come up on my fucking screen. Alright. Sick! Okay, I love that. Merge it into the saddle horn. Saddle horn, cool. What do you got on there? So just that, great. So then what is this piece? That piece is there. This is just a generative layer, and it needs to be on oh shit, that's from this layer. So then I just need to go here, select that, go back up here and delete it. Now it's got a cool little vibe to it. What is exactly on this layer? Shit. Alright, so lasso. I don't need any of that. I don't, yeah. Don't think I need any of that. No. That all made sense, actually. You know what? Live with all that. What layer is this? What layer is here? Why am I stuck? Alright. Saddle horn. Needs to be on top of the gold armor. That's fine. I'm just gonna make it part of the gold armor. Then I'm gonna seam it in a little bit here. With the content aware tool. Good. Got this guy. The saddle horn, which should be still. Like, what is this layer? I gotta delete some of these layers. I don't know what the fuck those are. I'm gonna go put in the group. Back up. Yeah, I'm not using that logo. All right. I feel like I should develop a ColorfulCarl signature. That isn't my normal shit. Alright, got rid of a bunch of shit. Sword blade can go into backups. Just sometimes you just end up with so much shit, it's just crazy. So Sue Face sends you into the backups. There we go. Sort of making that same little pinstripey type of shit on it. I think we need, some accents in here. Like a multiple layer with a little cap. Just to simulate that same kind of style. Actually, this should be a little closer on this side because it's a little further in perspective, So it should be. So, it's got a little bit of a, you can see it's a little smudgy, messed up, but I don't hate that because it has more of like a hammered look, It's just easier to not fight it. I'm not fighting it. I don't want to fight it. Just want it to look cool. It needs like little rivets. It's got some rivet action going on. Butchered it. Rivet around his head there too. Oh, and then this definitely needs some trimming down the side here. So that'll be like trying to think of how this would actually go on the horse's face. Probably something more like that. Like a buckle down here. So then we'd have like a little buckle there. Little brass rivet. I think a rivet there looks cool. Rivets in the appropriate color. Yeah, it's looking cool. Yeah, I do think like a mystical angel wings would be a better vibe. They're just like really. I was just thinking they just get done. It gets done a lot, but it's not to say we can't make them dope. Let's do this. pretty cool. Angel wings. That's an angle wing. Angel wings. Armored with gold. Folded down. Not in flight. Let's see what it comes up with. I probably didn't give it enough space. Those are sick as shit. I really like these. They're super fucking trippy. Alright, so there it is. Pretty much straight up. Yeah, now she needs like a fucking helmet that still like shows her face. Yeah, I think that's cool. Where are the old wings? Okay, turn those are dragonfly wings. Angel wings. We'll do select subject. Oh. Okay. Well, it got me one wing. Okay. Convert smart object, rasterize layer. Alright, and then we're going to do that and unmask it, and then we're going to delete the rest of this. Then we're going to say select. We're going to say remove background. Kind of like this like hair add-on here. So we got Sue's head. At some point I'm just gonna have to merge all this shit together and just paint on it all over top of all of it. But alright, so this back here can get removed. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add that to Sue's head. I think I'm in really good shape, actually. I might just start merging all this shit together. Oh, man. Let me... Yeah, let's throw these wings in there. So much detail work. you spell Valkyrie? Bless America. Yeah, the wings are legit, Derek. I like it. I gotta be done with this for the night. I'm not gonna be done anytime soon. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. That's kind of cool. Alright, I kind of like that. We'll do it. I'll make it work. Alright, so get a lasso up that. Yeah, fuck. This helmet's gonna pose a problem. Wow, it did like shading and shit. Shadowing. Fuck. Does the sword not make any sense? I have the sword going behind her head. And it's super close to her body. Okay. So that's the problem. So we need it to generate new shit for there. What I need to do, select the layer mask. Okay. I'm trying to learn how to work with this thing here. So I need to find Sue's face. Turn that. Try to convert it to a smart object. Turn that on, but what I want to do is make the canvas size a little bigger. Hopefully if I just do it like that, it won't mess me up. And then I want to put add golden Valkyrie helmet. It's like having the perfect stock image whenever I want it for something, you know? This is like so fucking cool. think I can make that work. Fuck yeah. Okay. So brush. Now the horns. You gotta have the fucking horns. Why would it not do that? That looks pretty good. I'm actually gonna drag that over here so it's in here. And I'm just gonna close this. Cool. Alright, and then this. Here. Yeah, I'm still gonna erase a bunch of, nope, not all that. What the fuck is that layer? Okay, I'm gonna do apply. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna apply the mask. And I'm gonna go to bed in like just a few minutes because it's late. So up here on the helmet. Looks like trash. Let's fix that up. It's part of Sue's helmet. I mean, the helmet's gotta come over there, so. It looks a little stupid for some reason. Maybe it's like too high up. You stop adding things and just. There we go. Alright. And then. So we're gonna apply the layer mask. Cool. We give it that same gradient map. Play with the curves some. Yes, the curves. Make your glasses made out of the same gold too. That'll be cool. This shit's wild, man. It's just easier to see if you've got your balance right in this mode. Sometimes. Oh, it's too saturated. That's what it is. And I'm editing the wrong layer. Hi, I'm Carl. I'm just having fun over here. Okay. do that, and then do that. Yeah, I don't need the gold gradient map, I don't think. We'll see. Whatever. Yeah, this is gonna look so good when I start painting in all the pink from the background. It's gonna be fire! Oh, I already love this shit. It's so much fun. Okay. This is gonna get all kinds of dark in here. So much like compositional lighting shit I need to fuck with. I still need to finish drawing the horse head armor. This mane looks a little weird too. But it's getting pretty fun. I need to go to bed. This is already looking so crazy. Oh, I love it so much. I'll play with that more later. See how this helmet though. No, I want to do the highlights more yellow. That's what I need. brain's burnt. I'm scrambling. Give it some of that two-tone gold look. Damn. I can't believe I spent an hour making that dragon. As ever I can, because it was fun. I couldn't stop drawing the dragon. It was too much fun. I'm gonna wait a little while longer and just merge all this in together, I think. That said, this probably still is gonna need to. It's a little excessive. Actually, let's just erase whatever the fuck's going on there. I like that shoulder bed though. So Photoshop essentially has, I would say, very successfully added in painting, and seamlessly too. It didn't take me shit to learn how to do that, which is pretty cool. All the other Photoshop stuff is still, you know, difficult. Maybe that'll work for now. I'm gonna get rid of that blue jean texture soon. Sue's head and Sue's helmet. And then I can link the layers. Used to be able to link the layers. Link the layers, so then if I grab one, it moves the other. Sweet. Yeah, whatever that is. Leave that alone back there. I was concerned that the whole thing was a little weird, like too big. That seems about right. Alright, and then I'm gonna make Sue's face a little more ferocious. Alright, we'll do it again. That's too much. Yeah, she's definitely looking a little disgruntled now, which is cool. How did I put a big ass hole in her head? Fuck. Alright, I gotta quit. Apparently it violated some user guidelines. Whatever that means. I wonder how far back it was when I erased her face. Okay. Cool. You know what? There we go. Fuck it. Fix it. Alright, yeah, I think I'm done for the night. It's late as shit, y'all. Alright, friends. Well, that'll wrap it up for tonight. I'm going to finish this up on another stream, and maybe even in my free time. Yeah. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. As always, it's always great to have all my friends and people show up and people be excited about what I'm doing. It is awesome. But, so, progress the piece a little more tonight. I hope you like it. I hope you love it. I love it. It's super fun. I can't wait to finish this. It's going to be wild. But, yeah. All right, everybody have a good night. I'll see you next week after I'm nice and relaxed from vacation. It's going to be glorious. Peace.